Welcome to my channel. I'm Jody, and today's video is a little out of my comfort zone, and I'm hoping that the thumbnail I use will show either a before or an after that's successful, or it'll be a flop. We'll see. My granddaughter has asked me to crop one of her sweatshirts, and so here is her sweatshirt. Let me hold this up here. Let me put it on this side. And she has asked that I make it this length, and I'm ignoring this line, and I need to take off the band and shorten it from here to the side. So if you know me, I don't do clothes, and I've warned her that she may lose the sweatshirt in this little process, but we'll see how it goes. So by all means, this is not a tutorial. So we're just going to see what I do and whether it's successful. So hang with me. Okay, here's my thought process. This band is 2.5 inches. And if I have a 1/2 inch seam allowance added to it, a 1/2 inch seam allowance added to the shirt, I need to come up 2.5 minus 1 inch. So I need to come up above this line 1.5 inches. So that'll be about there. So I need to straighten this out and get my other ruler. Oh, this is so scary. Okay. So let me make sure I've got this good and square before I cut. I mean, what could go wrong, right? Okay. So we've got this line goes along the seam. I think we're good. Let me put my weight on here. Let me get a bigger weight. And of course, I can't find my bigger weight right now, so we're just going to have to go with the 5-pound one. So let me move this ruler out of the way. Double check. 1.5 inches, 2.5. Well, folks, hold on to your hats. Here we go. We're going to cut. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. You know how it is when a grandkid wants you to do something, you try like hell to do it. So, okay, here we go. And there's no turning back now. So we have this cut. I'm not going to mess with this right now. So, let's see. I could mark this. Let's see. We've got, how big is this thing? It is about 23.5. So what is half of 23.5? Half of 24 is 12. So, is that right? 11 3/4. Let me double check here. See, I told you, it's not a tutorial. I am flying by the seat of my pants here. So that is 11 3/4 and 11 3/4. Okay, so I've got my center point marked. Let me mark the other side. And then I'm going to mark this corner. So it's marked in 4s. So I've got this. Okay, so now I need to shorten this. And I need to bring this to there. So, oh boy, okay. So let me move this down here. And I need to add a 1/2 inch here. Okay. I guess I'm just going to cut it because I don't want this Sharpie mark in there. So it might be slightly tighter than she liked, but teenagers these days do. Let me get rid of this excess band here. So I'm going to keep this for now. Just going to cut along the serged edge. So I don't want to have to deal with too many raw edges here. So let me cut this off and I will get back to you. Okay, I've got my waistband, ribbing, whatever you call it, cut. I unpicked it a little bit because I need to join them. So let me line these up, and I'm going to sew about a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Let me move this bottom piece out of the way. Okay, here we go. Okay. Line these up. Trying not to stretch it. Keep going. And there's the bottom. Line up the sides. And you might hear a cat trying to get in the room. She's not happy. Okay. Let's see what we got. Take this little piece off. Okay. Well, we have a waistband that we can attach. So let me put this, flatten out that seam. And then I'm going to top stitch this edge together. Don't know if I have to, but it's what I'm doing. Line that back up. Feels flat. Let me put this back on top here. Make my stitch a little bit longer. Make it about 4. And just sew this all together here. Okay. I have a waistband. Not pretty, but it's a waistband. So now I need to find the edges or the corners of this. So let me fold this. That is an edge. Let me get a pin. Put a pin here. And then if I make these match, then this should give me my edges or my quarter sections. Line that up. 2 more pins. Put this in here. And another one goes, I think you can see it here. Okay, so now I guess the next thing to do is to join this to my sweatshirt. So let's see, okay, here's the edge. So that's going to line up with this one. So if this is the outside, I need to flip this inside out. And I'm going to pin this to its match. Another pin here. kind of thick, but it is what it is. So then this will go to the part that I marked earlier, my little pencil mark. So that will go with this pin. Put this pin in. My next pin goes to this side. I hope you can hear my cat. She's trying to get through the door. She's not a really good helper in here. And let's see, this last little quarter mark goes with this pin. I wonder if I should put more pins in so that when I sew this, they match. There's a lot of easing going to be in this one. And it might be a good idea to pin all these. Okay, we're going to pin section by section and try and not stick myself with a pin. So we're going to pull these, stretch them, work my way in, that gets pinned. Okay, that'll work. Work my way in. The pin will go there. I hope you can see all this. Make sure. Okay, that looks good. Two more. Stretch it. And walk my way in. That goes to there. Make sure. Yep. Ouch. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this one. Okay. Match it there. And then I think I need to find my stretch stitch, which on my machine, I have a Janome 6500, and it says it's mode 1, stitch 6. I wonder if I should lengthen that. It's lengthened all the way. Let's see. Let me do a sample one and see what it looks like. That's big. Don't want that. Nope. Let's try 2. Yeah, of course I can't see on this one. Let me try another piece of fabric here. Okay, line these up. Let's see what this looks like. Kind of looks like a stitching or a stretch stitch. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I'm using a 2 width and a 2.5 length. So let's see how this goes. I got my machine set. Let's start on the side. I don't want to start in the front. Let me start on the side. Okay, this will be fun. Okay, line all my fabric edges up. Take my pin out and stretch this section. Take my pin. stretches. But I think I need my walking foot. So let me put my walking foot on and see if that helps. Okay, I've got my walking foot on, and the stitch I'm using looks kind of like a lightning bolt. So I've gone all around. I just have a little bit left here. I'll sew this and we'll see what we got so far. Line these back up. And sew. See what we got. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I even matched my seam up pretty good. It's almost like dead on there. Not too bad for a newbie at this. So we have, it's cropped, but I think I want to maybe fold these down and top stitch, because I'm looking at like the cuff here. It's top stitched on both sides. So I think, do I want to try that? Or do I want to press my luck and leave it as is? Don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to press my luck with it. I think I might just leave it like this. I don't know. It might look better double stitched. So, oh, decisions. I think I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to press my luck. It worked. So let me move this back up. So the finished product is, it is cropped. I managed to cut this bit out of the center. I cut off this much of the waistband. And I hope she likes it. We'll see. So thank you for sticking with me if you've made it this far. Have a great day. See you soon. Stay safe. Bye.